That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Wilcox. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Movement here from the tight end. Takes the handoff again. They finally make the stop, with the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Ball handed off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
He's running out of time here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Huskies. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
PAT puts him up 3. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Randall. Misses the receiver, incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Bringing pressure. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking for a man. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at 17. And the Huskies move into the red zone. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Oh, they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Huskies hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they scored, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Play fake. Looking to throw. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for him to 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Randall. Looking deep to the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Finds his target. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And the back gets the football. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get it down, but a big play to the 46.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Volunteers will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Sticking with the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the 2nd half.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. 1st down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Washington has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 7. The conclusion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or...
Touchdown, Huskies, as they put 6 more on the board. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And he fields it inside the 15. And they bring him down to the 42 after a solid return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Falls incomplete in misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now,
they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
30, Tennessee, 9.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here comes a handoff. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught over the middle. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass caught. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Vols offense is on the move now. Pressure is coming. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught. Completion. And the Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. The pass rush closing in. And that one's picked off. What a play. At the 20, crosses the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Washington, 37. Tennessee, 9.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They're going to run the option. The back's got to run a pitch. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
What a play by this defense. They scrummed the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Vols starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Randall. Looking deep for the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he runs it in for the 2-point conversion, but wait a second. There's a penalty marker down. You got to check this out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. point after, knocked right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Washington, 37. Tennessee, 16.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Breaking away with a running game. Inside the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
The Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, out on the back end. They are...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already out of the game.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 16.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Randall. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looks left and finds his target there.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught at the 30. Still running. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Randall. That pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nice grab. It's Peters. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage seemed able. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes it,
he's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Headed for the end zone. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. Ohio State has the lead here after 1, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tennessee. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the Get a stop, and the offense will get back. They bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. Cautious play call. Doesn't work. Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team able to bring him. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Dropping back, it's Randall. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Trying downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Clock now, it's third down.
A lot of times college football, a game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Adams. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Vols with first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Who got it? The field goal. First down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
The receiver makes the catch. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. 5-yard gain, so it's second and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Randall. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got the first down and still motoring. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The shotgun running play call. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He hands it off from the gun. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Vols! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Leaning on the run game here late. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Has the first down and more. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They continue to pound away on the ground, brings up a 1st and 10. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense offense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll run it here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Vols will look to convert here on 4th down. To keeper trying to get to the marker.
Chris, how about that? What a call on 4th down. They get the conversion under a minute to go, and that should be about it. What a job by this offense to be able to come up with a victory today.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. And the ball rolls dead. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Randall. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass is caught.
Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down, but it's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
On the run here, lets it go. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. fielding the puck, looking to improve field position here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Looking to throw. It's Randall. Bringing pressure. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled there by the defense. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. On the move now. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's reeled in. It's Adams. He's swarmed by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. Fielded near the 20. And they've got the returner correct. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Breaks free. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Gain makes it second and medium. The quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Vols are going to cash in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee, to put them on top now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Scanning the field. It's Randall. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Caught on the outside. It's Peters.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Quarterback still with the football. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Chewing clock with the running game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the second down play. He hands it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The coach decides to go for it in this fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Peters. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The ball's getting set on first and 10. Testing the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the tailbacks got it again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
the shotgun. Here's an inside give. Gets some space around the 30. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Now comes the field goal unit. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. And it sails right. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.